My dear friends and countrymen, दोस्तों, इज्जत, शोहरत, बुलंदी, रुतबा खुदा की मेहर से मिलता है। यकीनन हमारे डियर हिज एक्सेलेंसी डॉक्टर करण सिंह जी के ऊपर भोले बाबा की मेहर है, जो उनके कष्ट, संकट और भय को दूर करते हैं, उनको दूर भगाते हैं। First and foremost, I wish our dear His Excellency Karan Singh ji a very, very happy, healthy and prosperous birthday on 93rd birthday and 92nd anniversary. भोले शंकर आपको खुश रखे, आबाद रखे, सलामत रखे, क्योंकि रोशन तुम्ही से दुनिया, रौनक तुम्ही जहाँ की, सलामत रहो, सलामत रहो. We wish and pray for a very happy and healthy life to Dr. Karan Singh ji, so that we have a continued shower of his blessings. Blessings to all his beloved ones. Ladies and gentlemen, in 92 years of his long journey as an individual, he has excelled in all possible fields which most of the human beings aspire to achieve. Be it travels around to lecture cultural philosophy, or as a thinker or statesman of excellence, or be it contributions on art, music, literature, environment, politics, religious and social fields. Dr. Karan Singh ji's excellence in these fields is a testament to his unique capability as a Karma Yogi. It's unparalleled to see a person leaving a mark globally in all the fields to inspire people and be a sparkling jewel to guide for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll cover his major contributions in the following stages: early years, political journey, diverse contributions, multifaceted personality, and finally, some special inputs, suggestions, or recommendations. Born as a prince to Maharaja Hari Singh and Maharani Tara Devi on 9th March 1931 at Cannes in France. Despite having all the facilities and privileges, the parents concentrated on grooming the child in the values, basically mother in the values, religious, cultural and social, and father on leadership and grooming Dr. Karan Singh ji on democratic way of life. Now I will talk about the marriage. Married to Maharani Yashoraja Lakshmi, belonging to the royal family of Nepal, at age of 19 years, while Maharani was of 13 years. They have been blessed with a daughter, Jyotsna, and two sons, Vikramaditya, as well as Ajit Shatru. He did his education, MA PhD, schooling from Doon School, Dehradun, his graduation from J&K University, his MA in political science from Delhi University, and PhD from Delhi University. His thesis was Political Thought of Shri Aurobindo. Dr. Karan Singh ji was nominated regent by Maharaja Hari Singh on persuasion of it by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. It happened on 20th June 1949. So he stayed regent from 1949 to 1952. In 1952, he was elected as Sadr-e Riyasat, which he continued from 1952 to 1965. And from 1965 to 67, he was the governor of J&K state. For 18 years, Dr. Karan Singh ji was the head of J&K state at such tender age, and he showed his qualities of leadership and handling a complex situation, a turbulent situation during this period. But he did extremely well. In 1967, at age of 36, he was the youngest ever cabinet minister in the cabinet of Shrimati Indira Gandhi ji. Then he spent 40 years, total 40 years as member of parliament, and out of these 40 years, for 10 years he was in the cabinet of Shrimati Indira Gandhi. He was 4 times member of Lok Sabha. He fought in Udhampur constituency, and then he was 4 times member of Rajya Sabha during this period. Ladies and gentlemen, he had number of national and international assignments during this period. Dr. Karan Singh ji recalled it as a fascinating journey, participating in adventure of building a modern India. I would like to mention 2 points here during his journey in the cabinet as well as Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Here, because of his personality, his behavior, conduct, he was liked by all his colleagues and even people from opposition. He interacted with people from diverse background and representations. They all loved him, liked him because of his correct behavior and a gentlemanly behavior and conduct all these periods. He also had, during these periods, he had interaction with all the chief ministers, all the prime ministers of the country, right from the beginning, from Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru till last, the Narendra Bhai Modi ji. And he also had the privilege of seeing all the elections in these 40 years of his tenure. He was Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation, Health and Family Planning, Education and Culture. He has also been ambassador to the USA. He was chairman of ICCR, Government of India, which has status of a cabinet minister. He was chairman of Orwell Foundation, chairman of Indo-French Forum, chancellor of Jawaharlal Nehru University, chancellor of Banaras Hindu University, and chancellor of NIIT University, Haryana, and also chairman Ethics Committee, Rajya Sabha. Now I talk about multifaceted personality. The first one is impressive persona. Well, Dr. Karan Singh ji impressed the Soviet delegation of Mr. Bulgarian and Mr. Khrushchev when they came to India. First they were impressed by Dr. Karan Singh ji at the Palam Airport during reception, then during the banquet in Rashtrapati Bhavan. Well, Dr. Karan Singh ji could organize their visit to Kashmir to see, to believe the beauty. And it was okayed by Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji. During the visit, they made historic declaration that Kashmir is independent part of India. And they assured support of Soviet Union in the United Nations. Well, this was very important. It put the accession of J&K question at rest, and also the plebiscite question at rest in the United Nations. Now, next quality which I talk of is his advisory capacity. Dr. Karan Singh ji has been rendering his advice, being a thinker and a great statesman. In Rajya Sabha, during his final address, farewell address, he recommended for retrospection in the functioning of Rajya Sabha to have assurance of the quality, the discipline, the rules and regulations to carry out proper functioning of the Rajya Sabha. And also, he mentioned about having meaningful debates with minimum interruptions in the functioning of the system, parliamentary system. I also would like to quote two quotes which Dr. Karan Singh ji mentioned during the course of his farewell speech, which has a lot of value. These are two from diverse sources. Shakil Budaini, first I talk about Sher, what he mentioned. हर चीज नहीं है मरकज पर, हर चीज नहीं है मरकज पर, एक जर्रा इधर एक जर्रा उधर, नफरत ना से देखो, नफरत से ना देखो दुश्मन को, शायद वो मोहब्बत कर बैठे. It was really appreciated by everyone. The well-meaning that नफरत से ना देखो दुश्मन को, शायद वो मोहब्बत कर बैठे. I talk about the second quote, which is from Upanishad, translated to English. Let's work together. Let's be nourished together. Let us achieve together, and let there be no hatred amongst us. All these things were appreciated by all the colleagues, opposition as well as from the ruling party. And these suggestions were well-meaning. Advice to youth. Dr. Karan Singh ji has been always seeking every possible opportunity of motivating and guiding the youth. In his own words, he puts across, well, he is aware of the difficulties our youth are facing, but never give up the hope. Retain your balance and calm. Don't be discouraged by the uncomfort around you, the clouds around you. Find the light, find the tunnel, and move on. Selfless service and sacrifice. Dr. Karan Singh ji is the first one who voluntarily stopped the use of privy purse. He made a trust in name of his parents, Haritara, in Himachal, and that trust is being used for the welfare of citizens of India. He denied the perks use of perks of accommodation during his tenure as a parliamentarian, and also he didn't take any pay during complete service of his as an MP. He converted Amur Palace into a museum and a library, and donated arts as well as books for its functioning. He also made a park in name of our Maharani, Yashorajya Lakshmi, in the heart of the city, in the premises of Rameshwar Temple. The fragrance of this park reminds of our Maharani. Author of distinctions, has written numerous books on political science, philosophy, travel logs, poems and essays on different religions. As an environmentalist, he headed Project Tiger, which was one of the most successful conservation projects. He is a trustee of Green Cross International, and he is a patron of J&K Paryavaran Sanstha, looking after Himalayas and Shivaliks. As a soldier, after the tenure of Regent, he became the Commander-in-Chief of the J&K State Forces till the time they were merged with the Indian Army and Bloc in 1957. He has been looking after the welfare of the soldiers of the J&K forces, as also the ex-servicemen, widows, etc. As a poet and singer, he is promoter of Dogri language, culture and heritage. His composition and reciting of the poems, songs is of a very high quality, and he still sings even at the age of 92. He has been instrumental in getting the Dogri language in the 8th schedule of national languages. Special inputs, suggestions, recommendations. Taking in account his contributions in diverse fields, he stands out as a learned individual who is respected at national and international level. His lifetime work in diverse fields has made a lasting impact on philosophy, religion, culture, education, and environment at global level. As a Karma Yogi, he devotes all his services as an offering at the feet of Lord Shiva. Now to conclude, he stands out as a worthy choice for award of Bharat Ratna for his selfless lifetime service. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा, जुग जुग जीवे तेरा जम्मुए दराजा, जिस तेरा